Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. My wonderful people, we're here to basically zoom in on X, or to be X, West Indies test coach, Andre Coley, who is really disappointed and upset that the West Indies didn't find any more trust in him to lead the test team after he was replaced by Darren Sammy. Scheduled to take place on April 1st, 2025. My wonderful people. So they want to make it clear that he said Coley disappointed with curtailment of test coach Sting. So he might tell us that he wasn't ready yet to give up the West Indies test coach job. But the West Indies saying that they're not fully trusting him. So the man that they believe to lead West Indies to a brighter future is Darren Sammy. Yes, my people. Andre Cole is really speaking his mind right about now, my people, and make it clear that he wasn't a fan of the West Indies curtailing his thing as the West Indies test head coach and giving it to Darren Sammy. Even though we know they are big people, so they understand things, and can talk different, but he still vent and said that he wasn't pleased with it. You understand? But if the first time on the channel, my people, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So let's see if I can quote a little article to you guys that I got, he was in the interview. So Andre Coley says that while he is disappointed he wasn't given a longer run as head coach of the West Indies test team, he accepts that recent unfavorable results blight his chances. So he's telling you guys that you know that the way he performed with the team, the last series, I think, the West Indies really fall, you understand? I think the last match was against Bangladesh in Jamaica, right, my people? And a lot of fans believe that the West Indies should have won that test, right, my people? But Bangladesh came and win that test, my people, and it was really disappointing because you got it, they performed really well versus them in Antigua, right? And we thought that, hey, the good momentum is going to continue. The bowling pacing was really good. The bowlers were picking up wicket here and there really good. So we expect better result from them. But they let Bangladesh back into the game of people and really detrimental to Andre Coley's future as the West Indies test head coach. And he stated that the West Indies saw that, and that match was the one that, should I say, let the West Indies don't find trust in him, to really continue leading the West Indies test team as coach. So, they go to the man that they pick. So let's continue. Cricket West Indies announced Monday that Coley tenure, which began in 2023, is to end with the two-test tour of Pakistan in January 2025, months before his contract is set to expire in June. Right? Um, Darren Sammy, the West Indies white ball head coach and former two-time T20 World Cup winning captain, is to take over the red ball team ahead of the three-test home series against Australia in mid 2025, right? We already covered that recently. We were told guys that Darren Sammy will take over the job, right, my people? And the West Indies believe that Darren Sammy is the man to lead them. So they said that they're gonna give Darren Sammy the opportunity to see what he has up his sleeve and to lead West Indies. You understand, my people? So a lot of people wasn't pleased with it. We saw Andy Roberts come out and said the West Indies test fortune won't change even if Darren Sammy appointment to the team. So people. Let's continue. The West Indies test team, ranked 8th in the world, has been without many of the Caribbean's more talented players in recent years, right? Predominantly because they have opted to compete in lucrative T20 and T10 franchise leagues. Under coach Coley's guidance, right? An inexperienced West Indies team pulled off a stun 1-1 result away to heavyweight Australia at the start of the year, right? We're just giving any stats. But series defeat to India, England, and South Africa, and the recent disappointing 1-1 result against visiting Bangladesh mount pressure on the former Jamaican wicket keeper. So you know, so when you see those results, guys, you know people are gonna start saying, this man don't look like he's ready for the job. You understand? So that's what West Indies saw and decided that they're not gonna give this man the job, you know, because anymore, and not gonna renew his contract because this man not been really getting the result that we want, you know. On the other hand, and Sammy has been getting results, you know, in his coaching venture in the T20 and ODI. You understand? So let's continue. I would have wanted to continue in the role, but I'll do whatever I need to do to get the boys motivated and ready for Pakistan, Coley told the Jamaica Observer in Thursday's his first public comment on the impending coaching change. Right? Um, at this level, you know, it's solely about performance, right? If coaches don't do well, it's ultimately the coaches who are responsible. That's part of his statement. He continued, being eighth on the table with two test matches to go in the test championship cycle, it's ultimately not where we would want to be as a team and not where we had planned to be, he said. You know, some of the time, guys, we are plan but gotta wipe. You know, some of the time you plan certain things, guys, and it just never happen as well you planned it. That's the reason why some of the time I told myself that I don't plan a lot of things. I don't plan that, but I don't plan a lot of things in my life. Just make it happen. You know, make God just take the wheel and just lead to the part where He's right. You know. All right. You noted the current core group of test players has been a work in progress, something that should have weighed more heavily in the minds of CWI decision makers, right? He continued. In our team though, based on how we started in Australia, there is always going to be an element of development because of the level of inexperience in the squad. From that standpoint, we needed to, I believe, take that into consideration. We had to give the players a bit more time to learn more, the 50-year-old Coley said. A reflective Coley said the result in Australia was the standout achievement of his head coach stint. He said, in terms of result, you know, that would have been a highlight. I don't know if anything would have surpassed that, even if we had beaten England in England, and then because of the low expectation in the year at the time about the team going to Australia from people on the outside, it was a really significant achievement by Captain Craig Brathwaite as and the team. He said, stick up in Craig Brathwaite. I believe Craig Brathwaite needs to step up his game, people. He need to step up his game, guys. I haven't really touched on him a lot, but he need to step up his game right about now. You know, a team tour of South Africa at the end of 2023 provided a solid base for the succession in Australia, right? Looking back on the test series which followed the Australia tour, the West Indies coach said that while they were swept 3-0 in England, the one loss to South Africa and the draw with Bangladesh were more damaging, right? He said for a different reason, there were disappointments, you know, against England, South Africa, and Bangladesh where results could have been different, right? Um, those series against South Africa and England were the most disappointing event, though we had opportunity in England to win at least one of those test matches. That's what he said. You know, he continued. The difference between where we are now in the world ranking table and where we should have been below fifth rate New Zealand, the 140 runs because we lost by 40 runs to South Africa and just over 100 runs against Bangladesh in the second test. Coley reason, right? So I'm gonna try to tell you how he came to be sacked, right? He said, aside from coaching at the West Indies Academy and A-team level, Coley had prior experience with the senior side, serving as assistant for a number of years, spanning tenure of men's team head coaches Otis Gibson, Phil Simmons, and Stuart Law. Coley guided the West Indies under 19 team at the 2010 World Cup and at one stage had a role as assistant coach to Sherwin Campbell, the regional women's team's former head coach. So that was the end of the interview, guys, that he did. But honestly, my people, leave your honest thoughts down below, my people. You know, do you believe that West Indies? Well, leave your honest thoughts, people. I'm not going to ask that question. Leave your honest thoughts down below. Big up.